A trip to the New Bern Mall for Caden Strayhorn usually includes a slice of pizza, but during one visit back on July 30th, his favorite pizza place wasn't open. Because Strayhorn has a nonverbal autism diagnosis, his grandma, Adele Strayhorn, says he sometimes struggles to handle a change of routine, which can trigger emotional outbursts.
The whole meltdown began because he associates things with places. When we take him to the mall, he knows that means pizza. This just happens to be on a Sunday. He doesn't know the days of the week.
When he gets really upset, Adele says it's not unusual for him to get physical.
Hey, there's a parent and a child fighting in front of TJ Maxx in the parking lot in New Bern. He is hurting her. Hey, hurry! Oh gosh, hurry! Leave her alone! Oh, she said he's autistic.
Caden's mother, Sasha Strayhorn, is who the bystander references on the call. She says police then handcuffed her son and took him to the Carolina East Medical Center. There, Adele says Caden was undressed and changed into hospital scrubs when she arrived. She says he also had blood drawn by the hospital staff, all without the family's knowledge or consent.
We didn't know where he was. I had to call people, and they had to call people to find out where my grandson was. And when I arrived at the hospital, they wouldn't let me see him. He's in the back, already been undressed. They've already drawn blood from him. No parental consent, no one there. He's around a bunch of strangers.
And we always want to take every concern seriously.
New Bern police said they would not comment on the situation, but Mayor Jeffrey Odom says two things are needed: time to sort through all the facts and evidence, and ultimately accountability for all parties involved.
What I will say is that I've heard calls for the police cam to be released, and I agree with that. I hope that the police cam can be released as soon as possible and make sure that everyone is held accountable as they should be. I haven't seen it personally.
When someone's in the community and they're having a behavioral episode and they might harm someone else, harm the environment, I think the first responders' first reaction is to stop that behavior. But in that instance, also, who am I responding to? So observe the situation and try to get an idea of what's going on. But if you see some of the behaviors of stimming or talking or like sort of staring off into space or something like that, how do we apply that in different disciplines? And first responders are a discipline that needs to understand how to apply that.
The family and their lawyers say they reviewed the body cam footage from the scene on Wednesday.
And the expression that I saw on his face, I couldn't even get through it.
The family understands first responders were doing what they could to control the situation, but they still feel this could have been handled better.
If this officer had approached this child and this family with compassion, with understanding, and with humanity, this baby would not have spent more than an hour in handcuffs, would not have been involuntarily committed, questioned without her being present. He was treated like a criminal. That, in its essence, is the problem.